Hello, friends. Welcome to Tabletop tonight, the afternoon or right at noon edition here on Twitch. Thank you for joining me. My name is Ruel Gaviola. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where it may be. Thank you for joining me today. I decided that, hey, today is One Player Wednesday. That means I get to play a solo game. Hello, Slackfish. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a good lunch break, my friend. What I'm doing here is just playing a Tumble Town from our friends at Weird Giraffe Games. I wanted to do it because it's a reminder that they have a why is it? No, I don't know why my thing is not working. This sponsored thing is not working. Anyways, Nightbot is acting sort of funny. You can type in, actually, if I think I type in game, command game, it'll give me the info on what we're doing. Nope, it's not doing that either. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyways, Weird Giraffe Games is in the final 48 hours of their Kickstarter for Way Too Many Cats, which we played recently, actually a couple of times here on stream. So check that out if you can. You know what? Let me get the link up here. I really wanted to share that link with y'all. Where is it? It is over here, hopefully. Old Man Coaster is in the house as well. Hello, Old Man Coaster. Thanks for joining us. Always good to see you here, friend. Here is this link here that I can put into chat. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Playing Tumble Towns from Weird Giraffe Games. Be sure to check out their Kickstarter for Way Too Many Cats, and it's ending soon. Let me get this going on here. So, as you know, also we played Pathways last night for the first time. Michelle and I, we really enjoyed this. This is a new game based on Crokinole. It's got a nice little puzzly, not puzzly, but a different element to the dexterity game. Be sure to check that out on the VOD if you can, either here on Twitch or it'll be on YouTube in a few hours. But Perfect Tech Wednesday for Slackfish, yay. Let's move on to the game here. So what I'm playing is Tumble Towns. You can see I have the Pathways mat, the player mat that you could do as an add-on for that. So that's a whole different Kickstarter you can check out. Nerd Shelves has resubscribed with Prime. Thank you, Nerd Shelves. Always appreciate your support, friend. Hope you are doing well, both you and Judy, or you and Michael, whoever is manning the account right now. What we're doing is Tumble Towns. This is a building game. I am building towns here using dice. There's a bunch of dice placement and manipulation. Sort of an engine building game as well. And I'm playing the solo game. I'm playing against the Outlaw. And they're represented by this. This is their horse. This is my horse. And I'm going to turn, I'm just going to be rolling dice and using those dice to build these buildings and eventually place those dice in my town for extra points. Okay, so I'm just going to jump into it. If you have any questions, shout them out in chat. And what I'm going to do, I have 2 starting dice, so I'm going to... I love this. So this comes with, in the game, it comes with its own little dice tower. Whoops, and it's falling apart because I haven't glued it together. But it's just made of cardboard, but a nice little touch, a la Wingspan. So I'm going to roll my starting dice. And these go into my storage right there, my storehouse. So right now I can store up to 6 dice. Okay. Now, on my turn, I can do a couple of, or I'm gonna follow this step here, and let me get my, I've been working with my green screen camera. It's been sort of funky lately, but hopefully it'll work here. Okay, there. Turn reference, so I'm gonna claim a building, take dice and roll, and then build and use the powers, and then discard dice. So, I'm gonna take a building. So I'm gonna claim a building. I'm going to claim, I was looking at this earlier, I want to start with this barbershop, because if you see the barbershop, these have ongoing abilities, so once per turn I can add 2 or subtract 2 from any dice, any die, so that's going to help me out. And I also have my horse. This gives me a +1 or -1 per turn as well. Now the horse, on the other side, is a secret scoring condition, so I'm going to score 1 point for every boot that I get. So you'll see some of the, like this town hall has a boot on it. That'll give me an extra point if I build it. And the outlaw has one as well. I have not looked at it. I have no idea what their bonus is going to be. So for the first step, I am going to claim this building. I place on the left side of my horse. And then I'm going to take a dice and roll. So what I'm doing is taking the dice that are shown here. So these are 2 brown dice. And then I get a choice of either a black, brown, or a gray. For this barbershop, the barbershop needs a couple of different things. It needs, it could be any 2 dice, brown, gray, or black. And then you see the ABC there. What does that mean? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. It means numbers must be in sequence. So, for example, 1, 2, 3. It's basically a straight. Okay, so I roll these dice here. Oh, is this sub chat only? Oh, hi James. I don't know what's going on. Is it really set on sub chat only? Disabled. Okay, so it should. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it was sub chat only. It should be anyone that's here should be able to chat. Wombat, thanks. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why. But thank you for resubbing, Nerd Shells. Hi, Julie dear. Really likes Tumble Town. And hello, friends. That's so weird. Why was that? You know, I might have bumped the stream deck by accident and weird. But anyways, thanks for reminding me, James. I appreciate that. But yes, good to see everyone hanging out. I appreciate it. So I rolled these dice. I go to my stores. Now I'm going to try to build this barbershop. So I need a straight of 2 dice. So I have a 3 and a 4. By the way, I had my starting dice. I started with 2 brown. That's just the way I start. So I'm going to build this. They go on top of each other. Like so. Okay. So that's how it'll build. I'm going to leave it this way just so it's easier to see on camera. So when you build it, it goes to the right side of your horse. That means it's built. I'm going to put it over here. Okay, so I have these ongoing abilities as well. Now, where am I going to place my building? I can place it right here. It says a stack of exactly 2 dice. I have 2 dice here. I'm going to place on building in my main town here. The reason why I do that is every building that I can place that matches one of these conditions gets me an extra point at the end of the game. All right. Oh, James, thank you so much for pledging for Pathways and letting me know that Michelle and I sent you there. Appreciate that. Excuse me. Heroic Logic's in the house. Glitch PhD is here as well. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so that is the end of my turn. So just in turn order, building use powers, discard dice, return any dice to the supply that you do not fit into your storehouse. So these stay in the storehouse. And then we go to the outlaw's turn. So I'm going to get the outlaw. So their dice corresponding to each row. So let me refill that. Brown bottom, gray middle, and then gold on top. And what you do is roll these 3 for the outlaw. So 1, 2, and 5. So 5, 2, and 1. Now, if it's a 5, nothing happens. So you'll notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing happens there. But the 2 and the 1, they're going to take those into their hand, unfortunately. And what that does is, hey, we've got a raid coming in. Thank you, Rose Gauntlet, for the raid. Appreciate y'all. Let me come back over here and greet our friends. Hello, friends. I'm Ruel Gaviola. This is Tabletop Tonight. These are analog alerts. So this is my raid helmet for the raid, the 2022 upgraded edition. Thank you, Rose Gauntlet. Let us know what you're up to in chat. We see a first-time chatter from Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. Much love to y'all. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. What I'm doing right now, it is One Player Wednesday. I just sort of made that up to play a solo game today. I'm soloing Tumble Towns from our friends at Weird Giraffe Games. Weird Giraffe, they are also in the midst of a Kickstarter for Way Too Many Cats. They're going to be done in about less than 48 hours now. And Julia says, trying to multitask and walk the dog, might have to go finish the walk and hop up. Oh yeah, we'll be here for a little while. Thank you, Julia. James says, sad to wait so long to play that fun game. Like I have number. Yeah, I'm sure you have plenty of games to play, James, like we do. So again, thank you, friends, for hanging out. I appreciate it. We also have a new follower, Durga, a 200. Durga, we do analog alerts here on the chat. As you can see, I'm going to take up my helmet off now, but we also have Felicia the Followfish. Whenever we get a new follower, Felicia shows up, swims around, says hello, and then she swims away. And all of us here in studio, which is just me today, and all of you in chat, we say, bye, Felicia. Thanks for the follow, Durga. Appreciate it. And thank you for the bye, Felicias in chat. Always good to see that. Hello, Durga. Thanks for the first time chat. So I built my first building. Now I'm going to do the outlaws. So they take their mercantile, and it's just going to go straight up into their pile here, and they also get the schoolhouse. So unfortunately, those are worth 5 points each. The victory points are the stars here. Now, for the solo difficulty level, whenever they take, I'm playing easy because this is the first time I've done these solo. Whenever they take 2 buildings, they also get 2 penalty tokens. Oh wait, Whenever it takes gains in a single turn, oh, 1 penalty token. So this is -2. So you're going to lose at least 2 points, thankfully, because of that. And then, no changes. Okay, yeah. Start the game. Oh, I'm supposed to start the game with 2 gold dice as well. Oh, well. We'll just skip that. This goes here. This goes here. And then, so they have done 2 cactus plans. Dice to, okay. So they're going to remove dice from the dice pool as well. So it's like a timer, built-in timer. Let's see. They get, roll that, remove a building plan, die colors, okay, 1, okay. Die color 1, remove dice according to the chart below. Okay, so they had 2 cactus plans. So I remove 3 gray or 3 black dice. I'll remove, let's see, what do we need more of? I'll remove the black dice. I feel like there's more opportunities. No, I better remove the gray dice. So these just get removed out of the game. And when there are 2 piles that have 2 or fewer dice, the game is over. Yes. All right. So let's continue. Hey, Raina, good to see you here. Now it's back to my turn. I'm going to select a building. So I have these 2. These here, if I collect some of these, again, they're worth a few more points, plus I get immediate dice here, which is sort of cool. I've got a bunch of brown dice. Can I get a brown dice here? Okay. And this needs to be a straight. Okay, that's sort of cool. I can do the post office. Yeah, we're going to do the post office. So, post office. And I'm going to get a gray. And then my choice, black, or brown. I have a bunch of browns already, so I'm going to use, get those black dice. So 2 black dice. Okay, so these are my storehouse already. These are built already, so I'm gonna roll these. Okay, so I've got a 3 gray, 3, 5 black. So I need 1, 2, 3. Oh man, I had 2. I forgot to look at this, so I'm gonna take my 1 do over the game, folks. So I needed a gray. I'm gonna take, instead of 2 black dice, I'm gonna take 1 black die and 1 brown die, because I have, oh wait, no wait, this is brown, yeah, because I need 3 brown dice to complete this. So let me take that. I'm gonna re-roll both of them over. Okay, 4 and a 4. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3. It needs to be they need to be 1s, 2s, or 3s. Hey, Hornus, good to see you here. And I'm going to use my special power to knock these down. Okay, so I've got 3, 1, 2. Oh man, I can't build it because these are a 6 and 4. Darn. They need to be 1, 2, 3. Is this ABC is a straight, and then these are just the straight up numbers. I need 1s, 2s, and 3s. So okay, so this brown gray die I don't need. This. Wow, I can't build it. Okay, but thankfully there's a way to do this. So you're gonna build. Basically, I'm gonna construct them poorly. Right? They're poorly constructed buildings. If you have the wrong values, you can still build it. I'm just going to get -2, okay? Just like the Outlaw did. So I'm going to get -2 in order to build this, okay? So I built the post office. It's poorly constructed. We have a very finely constructed barbershop, but apparently we didn't really care about the post office. So the mail may be late on a couple of occasions. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take the 3... 1, 2, 3 brown dice and 1 black die. Again, I needed 1, 2, and 3s, but I didn't have enough special abilities to fix those numbers, so I'm just gonna build it like that. And what I'm gonna do is now I gotta find a place. So I do get -2. I'll put that over here. I need to find a place in my place here. Stack of exactly 3 dice. Any die on the first level. Okay. Brown die on the first level. Stack of exactly 1 die. Ooh, I'm going to do that. So, I built my post office close to the barbershop, so right after you get your fresh cut fade, you can go over and mail your packages or pick up your packages from Amazon. So now brown on the first level, which I have here, and then a stack of exactly one die here. So that's cool. Now this is great. Not only do I get 1 point for this, 1 point for this, and 1 point for this, I also get a single for every single plot space between buildings. I get another point. So it's like an alleyway, right? You don't want your buildings too close together. So I've got one here, one here, one here. Cool, cool, cool. Now I put the gray there. I am going to, I'll put a -2 here just so it reminds me that I'll lose those points. I'll put them right here. Okay. James says, made them out of straw. Tis, tis, tis. Yeah. But yes, we all know the lessons learned from our friends, the Three Little Pigs. Okay. Now we go to the Outlaw's turn. Let me do this here. So we're going to roll the dice. Oh, wait. Let me use the little power. Okay. So 2, 4, and 5. Okay. So 5, they don't get anything here. 4, they get this one. And then 2, they get this one. And because they took 2, what was it again? 2, they get 3 black or gray dice. So last time we took grays out. This time we'll take blacks out. Okay. And we refill this. Hey, Anne. Good to see you. Michelle is working today. Not in the home office. She's on site today. So it's just me playing a solo game. Okay, so now it's my turn. I'm going to claim a building. So I've got these here. I wonder if I'm doing this right. For each die value less than 5, remove a building plan from the corresponding row. Okay, I'm doing that correctly. So if I have the one cactus plan here, dice remove, I do brown, gray. Okay. Oh yeah, Old Man Coaster, it reminds me a little bit of Dice City from AEG. Yeah, but this one has a little more of a spatial element to it. Like this part is totally different, but yeah, a little similarity to it. Dice City from AEG. Okay, it's my turn, so I'm going to grab a building. So again, I have these here. What does this mean? This means reroll. Okay, I like this. This is a reroll. I want to build this reroll one. So the well. Okay, so we get this here. We're going to get 2 brown dice and then 1 of my choice. I'm going to get a black die so I can save that for later. Okay, let's roll. Okay, 1, 3, and 6. So what I need are 2 dice next to each other, and this one, they need to be 1 and 3. Or 1 to 3. So I got a 1. And then I don't have a 3, but what I'm going to do is use my 2 power. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I was supposed to... My post office. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So the post office, this would have been an immediate... If I have a black die, I can exchange it for a brown and a gray. But unfortunately, I didn't have one. So, bummer. Oh, Wombat. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Thank you for bringing that up. And let me bring that on chat here. I do have... Do I have the featured chat with it? I hope this works. It's never... It never works right. Let's see. Yeah, it did. This is the same designer as Calico. Yes, does it give you the same kind of brain burn? So yes, it is the same designer, Kevin Russ. This was an earlier design he did with Weird Giraffe. I don't know if it's that much of a brain burn, but it's definitely got some thinkiness when it comes to this part of the dice placement. So, hi, hey, GB Lizard, thanks for joining us. Okay, so I have built this here. I've got a 1. Now I'm going to do a 3. Now what I'm going to do is, I need a 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to use both these powers. This tells me I can do -2 to a die, so 6 to 4. And then this, my horse, says I can do a -1, so that makes it a 3. So I have a 1 and 3. And this now, so I'm going to have to build a well somewhere. This is going to go on this side. So the right sides are the one, to the right of the horse means I've built these buildings. So now I get a free reroll. And I think it's any number of dice. Reroll, no, any of your dice one time. Cool. So where can I build this? Brown, and then this is any, okay. I can do that. These, I don't have any of. This, they don't match. Now, I could do it here. I just wouldn't get, you know, points. So this says one level, one stack of one die. This says a stack of 3 dice. Obviously, it doesn't match, so I wouldn't get the points. So I could do it here because it's brown and then any color. So I'll do that there, just so I'll get 1 point each. All right, cool. Now for the outlaw, let's see what they do. 1, 2, 3, darn it. So they're going to get 3 different buildings, which is not good. Okay. So they get the 2, the 1, and the 3. And then because they they got 3 of them, they're going to take away 3 gold dice. And they also get, do they get the penalty? Yeah, they gained, oh, you know what? I forgot to give them a penalty token last round because they gained buildings. 2 buildings in a single turn, you get a penalty token. 2 penalty tokens for 3 buildings. So they took 3 buildings, they get 3 penalty tokens. 1, 2, 3. Wombat, yeah, agreed. Oh, Calico is so good. They have a copy of this local friendly local game store. Yep. If you don't have it, I mean, I would definitely recommend it. Okay, so let's continue here. Okay, so I have these in my storehouse. And then now, so I've got some pretty basic stuff here. As you can tell, or I don't know if you could tell, but these give you some dice manipulation abilities. These give you dice, like you can turn in 1 die for 2 different ones, or exchange, or just get dice straight up. And then these are endgame victory points here. Okay, so I'd say I don't know how far along in the game. This is my first time playing solo, so I'm wondering how the timing is gonna work. Let's see. Oh, Wombat. Okay, you have Calico. You're always looking at Tumble Town. It's nice. I'm liking it so far. This is my first time playing it solo, and I'm a sucker for dice. I love dice, so big fan, and I like how, you know, you have to build the buildings here. Now again, I'm just doing this for purposes of the stream, but these actually, you're stacking them like that on top of each other. So this post office would be, well, I don't want to make a mess, but you know what hopefully you know what I'm trying to say here. They're stackable. Okay, so why don't we try to, there's another post office, but it's worth, okay, it's worth the same. We have enough post office in our town. We have a barbershop, post office, and a well. We have a print house, a dance hall. Okay, so some of these things I need to look at the rule book and see what how the scoring works on some of these things. Oh, and don't forget, so I've got these symbols here. My secret mission, so to speak, for my horse. Oh, by the way, my horse is Kermit. I don't know if you can see it. It is a little hidden there. It is a cowboy boot. So any cowboy boot icons, I get an additional point. I don't have any now, but there's one on this post office. And there's one on the dance hall. What's the dance hall do? James says, I've been wanting this one for a while, and Ruel Gaviola makes another sale. Push me over the bench. Yeah, I feel like the solo play's cool. Now, I had seen like an early, like, I don't know if it was a Kickstarter preview, and the solo play looked okay, but I don't know. I'm assuming they refined the rules, and then because this is the final retail version, and I'm liking it so far. So I think they might have tweaked some stuff, but so far so good. Okay, so this one says if I have, okay, 1 point for each horse style, or 1 point for each hat on each of your neighbors completed. Okay, so this one's basically, I think we could take this one out of the game because this is for talking about your neighbors. Okay, and I remember I'd read something in rules that you should take out certain cards. This is one of them, so I'm going to take this one out. This is 2 points for every one of these buildings or whatever. Yeah. Okay. This is 1 point for every 1 stack. Ooh. I've got 1 stack. Okay. Got a stack there. This is 1 point for every... Oh, it's another dance hall. So the dance halls are the ones that cannot be played. Here's another. There's 3 down. Is that what it said to take out the dance halls? I'm gonna look at the rules again. Let me see. For 2 players. Starting. Okay. Setup. For 2 players, remove the dance hall building plans. Yep. So the dance halls are out. Did they make any? No, they did not make any. Okay. So no dance halls in the 2-player or solo game, because those refer to your neighbor's buildings. Okay, bathhouse. 2 points for every one of these. Okay. And then, ooh, the church. That's sort of cool. So 6 points if you have all the icons. I have 2 of the icons so far. Maybe I should go for that, because I can easily get some of those other ones. Yeah. Now I would get 3. So I can't build this one this turn, because it needs 4 gold dice, and you can only, I would only get 3 here. So I really got to build up to those gold dice, right? So this here, land office, these I can exchange for more dice, which is always a good thing. And it will help me out. You know what? Yeah. Oh, and here's the thing. Do I get that now, knowing that it might be lost to the solo AI? Ooh, maybe I should go here. So I get 1, 2. So, but I need 4 of those. Printing house gets me. Ooh, these are cool because I get a bunch of dice. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go. Hi, Skyhawk. I'm gonna go with either the printing house or the trading post. I sort of like the trading post because I can do that here. 1, 2. Oh no, I can't build. I can build it here though. This has all the different colors. Yeah. Oh no, but it's got 2. Darn it. Oh no, I can do it right here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do the printing house, folks. Okay. So yeah, Wombat and Old Man Coast, there are a ton of dice. And not only these dice that you see, you know, I took out a bunch as well, but during setup, I took out even more dice. So there is a ton of dice in this, which I love. Okay, I'm going to try to build the printing house. So I have a gray and a black in storage. I'm going to need a brown. So this allows me to get the dice. So brown, I must take a gray. So gray, and then my choice here, I'll take a brown. And this says... So 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna need another. Let's see, brown, gray, black, and a black. Okay, I'm gonna roll these. So I need all odds. This says I have to have odd numbers. Okay, so I've got a 5 and a 1, and I have a 4. Now I'm gonna use my power of the horse to Oh, I could just I could use either one. Either a reroll or I can do a +1, -1. I can just do a -1, so this becomes a 3. And I built the print house, but let's make sure I got all the colors right. This here, this on top, this here, and this here. Okay, so as you can see, I've built the print house, and for sake of streaming, I'm leaving it flat rather than building it. But now I get to, you can also mirror buildings, just FYI. But 1, 2, 3 stack up. Yep. So, oh wait, no, it was this one I wanted to do. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave a corridor right here, an alleyway, so I get an extra point because I have a space between buildings. I'm gonna play this one here. Black die on first level, gray die on first level, which I both have there. That satisfies that. So yay, my printing house has been, I was gonna say printed, but has been constructed. And then I unexhaust my power for the horse. I'll move this mouse here. And then we do the outlaw's turn. So this comes out here. Whoops. Okay, 6, 5, 5. Hey, this is a great turn. So, 5, 5, and 6. There are no buildings they can take. So what happens there? If they do all 6, I think they return dice. Let's see. If all 3 dice... Nope. If for each value dice... Okay. Unless in this case, remove 1 die of each one place in the outlaw's area. Oh, I was forgetting to do that. So for each die with a value of 5 or 6, do nothing unless all dice have been rolled a value. Okay, so I have been okay. So I do nothing, but in this case, remove 1 die of each color from the supply. Boo. So black, gold, gray, and brown goes away. And then if the outlaw player has any penalty tokens, oh man, return 1 to the supply. Boo earns. Darn it. Okay, but at least I didn't take any buildings. So let me make sure for Game Man. Okay. So I know once we get to the bottom of these stacks in the multiplayer game, if there's 2, then the game would end, I believe. Game end. Gold pin, building heights, building powers. Plan examples. Nope. Poorly constructed, building placement, building heights, building powers. Endgame. Oh no, that's the gold buildings. Okay. Okay. So as players may construct as many buildings they have plans for on their turn. Interesting. 6. Any take 1 dice. You may build any one of your unbuilt. So you can build from turn to turn as well. Okay. So let me hydrate, folks. Hydrate with me. I'll be taking my lunch break after this. I'm already getting hungry. I didn't eat lunch. I was so excited to get this to the table. All right, so it's my turn. I've used all my dice here. So we need to find something where I can get some dice. So this is immediate. That would be nice to do. Another post office or a mercantile. Mercantile. I exchange a brown die for a black and brown. Okay. Huh. Or I can try for that. 1 point for each 1 level. So let me see. I have 1, 2. I have 2 of the 4 icons. Oh, you know what? Let's build another post office. Apparently, there's a lot of Amazon packages that come into my town, so we need an extra post office. So I want this boot, because this boot will give me an extra point at the end of the game. Okay, so I take a black, and then my choice, black, gray, or brown. We'll take brown for one of them, and a gray for another. Because in this gray, this will be ongoing, where I can exchange, right? I can exchange 1 gray for brown and a black. Okay, well, we're gonna do that. Just make sure I'm saying that right. Flip. May activate once per turn. That's cool. So I'm gonna get more dice. Okay, let's roll these. 1, 1, and 2. And so I could not build the post office unless I use some of my dice manipulation for it, because I have small numbers. This one's 4 to 6. Okay. So, okay, I have all these things I can, all these abilities here. So let's take a look at these. Once per turn, I can do a black for a gray and a brown. So I'm going to do that, gray and brown, just so I have more dice. Roll these, go in the storehouse. Again, did not roll any 1s, 4s, or 6s. And then now I could add dice here. But, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my print house. This allows me to exchange any 1 color of these 3 for any other color. So I'm going to change this for a brown. Okay, because I need 3 browns to build the post office. Whoops. And that rolled a, come on, 5 or 6. Okay, so that helps. So what I'm going to do now, I can do, so I've done those abilities, or I'm trying to build this. I've done this ability, this ability. I am going to re-roll my well. The 1, you can re-roll any 1 die. Roll to 1. Oh man, so I'm not gonna get there, I think. Yeah, because I need 4s or 6s. So I have, I can exchange this into a 4. And then this, add 2 to make this a 4. So I would basically have 3 of the ones I needed to build this, and I would not be able to complete it. So I'm not going to complete it this turn. So what I'm going to do is, I've used all these powers. I could build it poorly, like I did this one here, where I don't have the right numbers, and I think that's what we're gonna do, friends. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna build poorly, so... Again, with some of our construction crew, we need to get them on some new training or something, because they're building poorly. So we're gonna do that, but we are gonna be able to build our post office. Okay. And this one has a stack of 3 and a stack of 1, and they're both brown on the bottom. But if you notice here, I can leave a space open here, and then this is a stack of exactly 3 dice. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. And any 1 die on the first level. So I've completed this part of my town. This is great. And then I have this ongoing ability where I can turn a gray into 2 dice. Cool, cool, cool. Wombat, Ruel, what's your favorite Western? Oh my gosh, great question. I love those old school spaghetti Westerns with Clint Eastwood, the Sergio Leone Westerns. But my favorite Western of all time, another Clint Eastwood movie, The Unforgiven. I just think that movie is outstanding. I watched it many times. You know, Clint Eastwood and Gene Hackman are fantastic in that movie. Just, oh, so good. Like, Gene Hackman, great bad guy. It's got that whole, like, you know, outlaw or, you know, Clint Eastwood, you know, man with no name type of, like, a, well, in this case, he does have a name, but, you know, out for one last mission, you know, doing, and then Morgan Freeman, too. Oh, my gosh, I get chills. I love that movie. It is one of my favorites of all time. Hey, Brad Board Gaming, welcome. Happy Wednesday, friend. Hope your Gloomhaven gameplay is going well. It's been awesome. You know, I'll drop in every now and then and lurk a little bit. Love seeing you guys hanging out with Isaac and getting through your Gloomhaven. We just asked, I'll put this back here. This is for everyone. Wombat asked, Ruel, what's your favorite Western? I would love to hear what your favorite Westerns are as well, friends. I just said mine is The Unforgiven, starring Clint Eastwood, Morgan Freeman, Gene Hackman. I love those. Wombat asks, have you read the comic Preacher? There's a character in there based... Oh, no, I have not. That sounds interesting. Wombat is Tombstone. Yes. Oh, yeah, Tombstone is excellent. A classic. And this is another classic. Bram, yes, agreed. High Noon, hands out. That one's awesome. Again, you know what I love about it? That whole, like, real-time aspect. I mean, it's literally a 90-minute movie. And they have 90 minutes, you know, before, you know, the bad guys show up. Gary Cooper, you know, and... oh my gosh, I forget Grace Kelly. Just a classic Western. Good call, Brad Board. But Unforgiven's still mine. Tombstone, Unforgiven. Yes, James. 2 great choices there. Old Henry is new. Oh, I have not seen that one. Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. Skyhawk, you and I swear, I was thinking this. I did not say it out loud, but I love this. Sheepishly, I'd probably say The Mandalorian, but I also really like the new Harder They Fall film. Okay, I haven't seen Harder They Film, Harder They Fall, but The Mandalorian, I think, is outstanding. If y'all haven't seen it yet, I mean, it's Star Wars, so of course I'm going to love it. But they take so many motifs and themes and everything else from classic Westerns. I mean, it's literally a Western based, but in Star Wars, right? And they even sort of continue that with the Book of Boba Fett as well. But The Mandalorian... I mean, that is the man with no name right there, going in towns and, you know, he's a bounty hunter. And then, I mean, I just love the fact that it's also based on, like, samurai legend or stories, like Lone Wolf and Cub. You know, we have this samurai, this man with no name, and he takes care of a child, in this case, Grogu. Oh, excellent. Great call, Skyhawk. Firefly's another one, yes, and Old Man Coastal High doing so good. Keep it going, folks. I'm going to continue playing the game while y'all talk about Westerns. I need to refill this. I made that. Time for the Outlaw. Julie Deer, yeah, Mandalorian's so good, right? Okay, so unfortunately, the Outlaw is going to get 3 cards this time. So number 2, number 1, and number 2. And they have taken 3 cards. They do get 2 penalty points. Or tokens, and then they're going to take away 3 gold dice in this case. Okay, so the dice are starting to dwindle down here. Then we turn over these. So you see here at the bottom of the stack, this is the end game signifier, I believe. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. The game end is triggered when 2 dice supplies each have 2 or less dice. Finish around. Okay, so we're just looking at the dice, and then this one goes here. Okay. Back to my turn. Now I feel like it's time to start going up here for the gold. We need some end game points, folks. So, so can I construct poorly? Okay. So I'm gonna have to construct some of these over a number of turns. Ooh, I want this one here. The hotel. Hotel, motel. I get 3 of any color here. I need 4 gold dice. So basically what I'm doing this turn is rolling these 3. I'm going to store them and try to build this on the next turn. Yeah. Okay. Blunderbuss TV is rating with a party of 20. Thank you, friends. Okay, now I should not be muted. Thank you so much, friends, for reminding me. It's live streaming. That's how we roll. So I'm going to say thanks again for the raid, Blunderbuss TV. Nick and Mike, how was the rafting today? I hope it went well. I'm Ruel Gaviola. For those of you who just joined us, this is Tabletop Tonight, the lunchtime version, aka One Player Wednesday. I am soloing Tumble Town, the Tumble Town from Weird Giraffe Games. It plays 1 to 4 players. I am playing a single solo game today. And as you can see, I'm almost to the end of the game here. And we shall see how we do. I feel like I'm in trouble. I feel like the outlaw, the AI, has been doing really well. But we're going to find out. Thanks again, Nick and Mike, for the raid. Hope Blunderbuss friends are here. Thank you for hanging out. What am I doing here? I'm trying to build this hotel. The Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. Yeah, harness hashtag Team Dead Camera, old school, love it. All right, I've got a 1, 2, and 6. So I'm going to build the hotel. And then for this hotel, I have to have a sum of 9. I believe it is 9 exactly. And change die icon reference. Yeah, must be equal to 9. So right now I have 8, 9. Now I do have the total. The only thing is I only have 3 of the 4 dice. So these are going to go into my storage. You know, and I can manipulate these later. I don't get any dice. That's the bummer. I need 1 more gold dice to build this. So I cannot build this. It is to the AI's turn. The outlaw's gonna go here. Whoops. They've got a 4, 4, and 5. So 4, 4, and 5. Oops. They get 4 here. They get nothing here. They get a 4 here. So if taking 2 buildings, they get a penalty token. And then we have to remove dice. We are going to remove 2, 4, or 3 dice from the gray. Okay, and then these we no longer refill because there's no more. We refilled this one. Okay, so I want to go back up there. I'm going to get 3 gold dice. Oh, actually, I'm going to try to build. Those barrels would be nice too. Okay, we'll try to build this. So I'm not gonna get enough dice. But what I can do is I can get other dice here. No, this is black for that, this is gray for that. If I get a black, I can get a couple of dice, which would be nice. Which is always nice, right? So why don't I do this? I'm gonna take 2 gold, and these are the dice that you take. So I get 2 gold and then any other color, which I'm going to take black. Yeah. Okay. Because that black is going to get me I'm going to do the post office. So that black I can turn into a brown and a gray. So now I have 4 dice. And then I can take my other post office. I can take a gray, and that gets me a brown and black die. Okay, so I've got 5 dice now, and this one I can just exchange, but I'm not going to do those. So I'm going to roll these dice and see if I can what I can build. Okay, we got 4 of these here. Okay, so first I'm going to do from my storehouse. I'm going to move these 2 to the hotel. So I've got a total of 3 here, plus 4. So that's 6, 7. And I'm going to manipulate using my horse and my barbershop to -3 off of this, which gives me 2. So 2, 4, 8, 9. So I built my hotel. Hotel, motel, holiday inn. Say what? All right. I'm going to go here. And 9717. Hello, Ann. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us. I built my hotel, so that's going to go on the right side here. Now I got to find a space for my hotel, which unfortunately I do not have. Oh, boo earns. Because these need, yeah, I've used all my spots, unfortunately. I can do this one here, but boo earns. Well, I'll do this here just to get a point for the space there. All right, and then these are going to go into my storehouse. Can I use any of these here? 1, 2. So I'm going to need at least 2 more gold to finish that. But let's see if the outlaws, what they're up to. They've got a 5, and a 3. Okay. So nothing, nothing, and nothing. So they have not taken any plans, but that means they will... Breach die, do nothing unless... okay, yeah, so do nothing, because if this would have been a 5 or 6, then that's when we lose penalty tokens. So in this case, it was the 1 safe turn for me. So, okay, cool. So I'm going to have a shot at building this bathhouse. So I need 2 gold. And then I'm going to have to manipulate somehow. Okay. Let's use... tell you what, I'm going to use 3 gold. Okay, 1, 4, and 5. That's good. So we're trying to get low numbers here. 1, a 2, 4. Oh, actually, you know, I should exchange dice. I can do a black die for a gray. Let me unexhaust these. A black die for a gray and a brown. Want low numbers. I did not get low numbers. Okay, and then I can do this one. I can exchange a gray for a brown. That's a low number, that's good. And then I can also re-roll anything. So I'm gonna re-roll this 5. Yeah. Became a 4, a little better. Okay. So I'm trying to get a total of 11 or less. So here's this, that's 5. Plus 4 is 9. Plus 1 is 10. Okay, how can I... Oh, I don't think I can do this. Unless I put this here. And then I knock this down 3. Did I do my... I did do my reroll already. So I knocked this down to 2. So that's 7. No! 3, 7, 9, 12. Oh my gosh, I needed 1 more. I've already used my reroll. I've already manipulated. So I cannot build this, but I can build it poorly, which means I'm going to lose 2 points. But I will be able to build this. And what I'm going to do is mirror this. So you can mirror buildings, folks. So instead of this shape, it's going to be this shape. Boom. Boom. And boom. Okay. Oh, okay. So I did this, but I did not complete that. That's okay. That's been built. It's poorly built. Let's see what the AI does. 4, 5, and 3. Taking this one in their hand. That one's done. So I wonder if it's now that 2 of these stacks are those done. It doesn't say here, does it? Game and Sugar One, 2 dice supplies each have 2. So we're down to 2 gold, and the brown and gray are pretty close as well. So that's done. And so 4, 5. I wonder. The 5 is safe. The 3 is safe. Yeah, I don't return anything. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So it's my turn again. What can I do? I've got a couple of boots here. I could build that one for 3 points and I get a boot. Yeah, I'm gonna try to build the tapestry, or the tapestry, the tannery. So I get 2 brown, and then one of my choice here. So I need a black. Okay, and then they cannot be the same. They all have to be different numbers. Okay, a couple of 5 5s, but that should be okay. Oops, 5 5 3. Okay, so they cannot be the same numbers. I have a 3 on top, a 5 here, and then a 4 here. So I've built that, and this one allows me to flip over any die later on. So I'm going to do this, the tannery, and again I have a boot here, so that's my secret mission under my horse Kermit. Any boot, I get an additional point. So hopefully that'll help me out here. Now where am I going to place it? I'll place it here for a point. And unfortunately, I'm not going to get any points for those because they don't match. Okay, and then this guy goes 6 4. Okay, they take this, and then they take 1 2 3. They're gonna take dice away as well. Hey Slivers, good to see you. 1 2 and 3. They take away 3 gold dice. This, we have no more dice. So now I feel like I messed up something on this, where I feel like I should have taken this die out. So we're gonna call it a game. I feel like I messed up on one of the things here. Okay, so let's score, friends. Thank you again for hanging out. This is the end of Tumble Town. Very cool dice placement and dice manipulation game. Let's see how we did. So can we score more than? Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna try to score against the baddie here. So let me get the score sheet against the outlaw. So let's see, Ruel and outlaw. Okay, so my horse is Kermit. I get 1 point for every boot that I built. So I've got 1 2 3 4. So I got 4 boots. Okay, and then buildings. 2. So you just look at the stars here. So 7 9 12 16 21. 21 plus 5 is 26, plus 6 more is 32. Gold objectives. Okay, the gold. So these here. So let's take a closer look at this. Hopefully it'll pop up here. Yep. So I get 1 point for every little, like, what is this, a bush? Not cactus, but, you know, I'll call it a cactus or a spicy or a spiky plant. So here's one spiky plant here. You just look on the cards that you have, the buildings that you built, and those are going to get points. So I get 1 point for every spiky that I have along my buildings here. So I've got 1 spike there, 2 here, 3 4 5. I have 5 total for that. And so let me, oh, you know what, I gotta be right back, folks. I think there's an Amazon package at the door, so I'll be right back. Hang tight. Okay, thanks for hanging out. I got a FedEx package. I have no idea what this is. Maybe we'll do a quick unboxing. Okay, let's continue scoring. So I had 5 for my gold. Main Street, this is where I'm going to count. So these are out. This is where I'm going to get points based on the streets that or the buildings that I did. And did I complete them? So 1, 2, 3. And then, let's see, did I do this one? 4, 5. I did not do that. I did this 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 for that. Now I also get points for alleys. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Hey, not too bad. Not too shabby. But unfortunately, some of my buildings were poorly constructed. 2, 4, 6, -6. Then any other points? Oh, I forgot about these. Barrels. I forgot about the barrels. 2 points for every pair of barrels. So I have 1 here. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8 points for that. Plus 8. Okay, so I had 36, or 37, 41, 59, -6 is 53, plus 8 is 61. Okay, so I scored 61. Hi, Ben. Should be getting, oh, you should be getting the Keeper expansion. Nice. Let's look at the Outlaw. So they're going to lose 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they're going to lose 12 points for the penalty tokens. But I know they've got a bunch of buildings. So, oh, let's look at their horse. So their secret thing was the cowboy hats. So they built, how many cowboy hats? Oh, wait, here's another penalty token I just found. So they actually lost 18 points for penalties. They got a bunch of buildings, -18. Okay, let's see how many cowboy hats they had. Oh, okay, they didn't have too many, thankfully. All right, cool. There's 1, 2. So they get 2 points for their cowboy hats. What is that? Their horse. Now buildings. So they don't do a main street. They don't do other. They don't do gold objectives, right? Or do they? Let me see. Outlaw scoring. Outlaw scoring slightly different. The outlaw score VP for each building, plus points for and negative points. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. So they're not going to do gold objectives. Just straight up buildings. So 7, 13, 15, 21, 27, 29, 35, plus 6 is 41, 43, 48, 52, plus 10, 62, which is more than me. But thanks to those penalties, they're not going to win. All right, so 12 minus 8 is 4, 5, 61 to 44. I have defeated the Outlaw friends. Yay. Tumble Town is safe again, thanks to my awesome town of printing houses, post offices, and bathhouses, and tanneries, and a hotel. Thanks again for joining me today. This was sort of an impromptu stream. I've been trying to work on this schedule for the last couple of weeks, right? To do different times, and I just like to, you know, try different times in order to reach different audiences. Normally, I've been doing streams at 7 p.m. Pacific. But, you know, because I have time in the day, I'd like to do those as well. And I really do appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Michelle and I don't think she'll be, we'll stream tonight. Lately, we've been trying to do our R2-D2 Lego. So I don't know if y'all have seen this. This is how far we've gotten on R2-D2 Lego. This is 4 bags worth of R2. He's got his middle leg and we're starting to put his body together here. So we've got a ways. We've got, I think, 9 more bags of Legos to go. We've done the first 4. But we'll be doing that again soon, probably later this week. But tonight I would like to do maybe another solo stream. It is One Player Wednesday, of course, and I've got my bag of chips here that I need to eat lunch, folks. So if you haven't already, please join our our Discord channel. It's a very family-friendly channel. Get to hang out, talk about games, food, Legos, our fur babies, all kinds of stuff. A really chill place to go hang out, and also that's where I announce all the live streams that I do. Usually I should do better as far as like creating a set schedule, but I think I want to keep, like, you know, this one here at noon on Wednesdays, and definitely like Tuesday you can find me on Rahdo's channel, right, at every Tuesday at noon for the R&R show. But moving forward, I want to add a few more streams, and don't forget, next Monday is Gaviolo Game Night. That is an extended stream starting at noon, actually, Pacific here, and we play. It's about a 6 to 7 hour stream. I'll have friends over, and we play different games, and hopefully we're gonna get. I'm still working on publishers to do some giveaways as well, so I hope you join us. That's this coming Monday, the 21st at noon Pacific. Okay, let's check chat here. I'm gonna catch up here. Talking about Gregory Peck and Gene Hackman. Hi, live in Dice LA. Appreciate your streams during the day. Please keep Evie and me company during my work. Yeah, I love when y'all work lurk. That's always a good thing. And actually, to live in Dice in LA, I need to get back on the crossword puzzle thing too. So that's one of the things I thought about for Wednesdays was doing word Wednesdays. So I would just do like word games, like maybe I could do Wordle or crosswords, or even do some reading, some excerpts from I still get books like Star Wars books I can read excerpts from, and I think we got to like chapter 9 of Thrawn, so I'll pick that up as well. But for a while there, my voice was a little shaky, and it's tiring, doing the reads as much as I enjoy it. But thanks, Wombat, for hanging out. Thank you, friends, as always. Appreciate all you raiders as well. What I'm going to do now is continue the love and come out here and find someone else to raid. To Live in Dice is here for Word Wednesday. Yeah, I think that should be the thing, right? So maybe I'll do Word/One Player Wednesday, where we focus on word games and solo games, and then maybe do like reading as well. Actually, that'd be fun. So now that if you're working, if you got Evie with you, I can do. I've got some like younger graphic novels like for younger audiences. I could read some of that as well. I'll figure it out. Let's find someone to raid, folks. Let's see. Let's pull this up here. Where you at, Twitch? Twitch raiders. We need to raid someone. Who's up on Twitch right now? Is that my friend Becca Scott? Becca Scott, what is she up to? Says just chatting. Oh, they do the podcast? Yeah, we gotta raid Becca. We gotta show some love for Becca. My co-host for Good Looking Kickstarters, which is on hiatus right now. We've been talking about retooling the show. Hopefully it'll come back soon. But I think her, Jake Michaels, and Xander are doing their podcast. What is it called? To Boldly Go, right? Is that what it's called? To Boldly Watch. They talk about Star Trek. They're rewatching Star Trek, The Next Generation, I believe. And there they are. Yeah, we're raiding Becca, folks. Let's show some love to Becca. Let me go over here. Becca Scott is awesome. So is Jake Michaels. And Xander's awesome, too. What am I talking? They're all awesome. Let's show some love. And I'll start the raid until later. Maybe I'll catch you later tonight for another stream, but if not, that's cool. We will come on over, join our Discord, and we'll talk see what we're up to. Okay? Until next time, stick around for the raid, and take care, everybody. Bye.